So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fantasy mod, with a new playthrough, and also with a new update. The next update of the Anbennar mod is finally here. Children of Ruin. That adds a whole bunch of variety to Dvardavar, and of course, as always, a bunch of new mission trees. If you want to see everything, the Discord and the Reddit have more than enough to show. But we are of course starting a new playthrough here, and as it always is the case when we have a new Anbennar update, I do ignore the vote. I said Olaf cannot quite align it correctly, because I of course don't know when the updates are coming out. That is up to them. I'm not part of the Anbennar team or anything. So I just have to go with the flow. So, but I will try to, of course, do something that is at least similar. I mean, I can clearly tell you that the last vote was won by Shattered Crown, which could be very interesting, especially now that Dvardavar has an update. But there's another nation in Dvardavar that I really want to play. But we'll get to that. You probably already know what it is. I mean, you've probably read the title. Anyway. As always, there will be a new vote, new poll in the description where you can vote for what I'm gonna play next. And as always, I'm gonna pick a new variety of 5 nations, just to align it correctly with the new update. And I'm gonna give you a quick description of what they have to offer, what my idea here is. So one nation that I am definitely gonna add to the poll is gonna be Bianfang. The humans in Halis that are gonna... their plan is to just build a big empire, right? They just want to get things going, really. They had a mission tree before, but like their formable didn't have a mission tree. That now has also a mission tree, as far as I remember. Big China energy from these guys. But yeah, they're gonna be one of the options. Another option is on the... I guess I could have... whatever. Another option will be Anisikeon. All the way down here in... I don't even know what this area is called. It's not important what they're called. Anisikeon over there. I guess it's Alantir overall. I mean, this is all Alantir. So I'm gonna call it Alantir. But yeah, Anisikeon over here. They are very much focused on Navy. Like, everything they do has something to do with Navy. And I think the description for it also was on the Discord, like, not a nation with a fleet, but a fleet with a nation. But Anisikeon is also going to be one of the to choose from. Another one will be Varain, here in the middle of the empire. Very tiny, but a very interesting concept with alchemy and potion making that they have. And also basically building their nation up on that. Badamant, the orcs in South Castanor, I think it was. Probably from one of these. I'm actually not sure which of the orcs I'm gonna take, but it's gonna be one of these that are already in the south. But the Badamant orcs here, they are actually not very monstrous. Or, they are monstrous, but they want to basically concentrate on farming and agriculture and stuff like that. To basically show the world that they can also be a peaceful people. And last but not least, Siadan. I'm actually surprised that Siadan Harpies got a mission tree. And I've wanted to actually play Harpies for a while again, but of course there's technically only Harpy Land really with a mission tree. But the Siadan, they I think are going for very wide conquest. I mean, they're also allied to Sokka. So they're gonna be interesting, more like the kind of monstrous aspect of Harpies, I think is the idea. But yeah, these 5 nations will be in the poll and will be once again voted for. But for now, we're gonna play what I've wanted to play for a long time, and that is Goblin / Necromancy. We're gonna play as Chaingraspers. They're also in the mountain. They're also the Serpent Spine. They're also monstrous. So I thought it's gonna be basically very similar to the Shattered Crown, but not that similar. Anyway, let's jump right in with them, as there is a few things to talk about with them, as they are a bit special. I mean, you're gonna see the bit special right away as it loads. As they start with a certain leader. We're gonna do the usual stuff, but here we immediately get even an event for him. Around 2 decades ago, Chaingrasper unified the disparate clans living around after us under the Chaingrasper flag. Although he has since held the position of clan boss, Duck knows that this situation will not last forever. Even if he were to survive the perpetual scheming minor clans, he will most likely be gone before the start of the next century. Although a lesser creature might make peace with their immortality, Duck will not. In the last decade he has made great strides in his research of the necromantic arts in pursuit of immortality. In order to be able to continue leading the Chaingrasper clan, Duck will do anything necessary to succeed in his quest for power. So we immediately start with the modifier, the exceptional willpower, which basically makes our leader immortal if we don't kill him as a general or anything like that. Because Duck really wants to become immortal. And we're gonna delve into necromancy to achieve that. And you also might say, oh, the last time I tried necromancy in Lichdom didn't work out too well. That's true, but we're gonna give it another try, so there we go. But we of course start with Duck himself, a 5-4, very much not really focused on diplomacy, but he is fairly decent at everything else. He's obviously a powerful mage. And we immediately start with his exceptional willpower. We also have the Goblin Administration and the Goblin Military, obviously, as we are very much focused a little bit more on production and sneaky stuff. And actually milk tech cost. I mean, Diplo cost and advisor cost go up and our tax goes down, but that is acceptable. The Goblin Military, of course, very much focused on numbers. They also later on get quite decent at their artillery. But we are not gonna touch carry or anything for them. And they also take more damage, which can be unpleasant. So at the beginning our military is gonna be numerous but weak, but later on it's gonna be unfair. Of course I have the Dvardova claimer, nothing to talk about there. Claim the Dvardova, we are Monsters Nation. We have Dvardova Squatter, right? Yep. Usual modifiers there. So we do already just have a lot of military modifiers from the get-go. So our financial situation is somewhat alright. I mean, we have a hold to start with right away. After Lasan, it is not very big. Oh, this is gonna go away soon. But it most certainly can become something great. It also has iron, which is really good for a hold, because it does reduce construction time, especially for the goblins, because the dwarves do get a lot of buffs towards construction time, which gives them a far quicker digging speed, but the goblins don't have that, and they also have to start later, so having this little bonus here from iron is gonna be pretty useful in the long run. We are behind on technology, obviously. Our ideas. The Chaingraspers have discipline and monster stripe loyalty, which is nice. I mean, discipline is not crazy, but this tribal loyalty can become quite handy. I'm gonna quickly look over the bonuses that these get, but I'm gonna read through them when we get them. Prestige and shock damage, alright. Even more manpower speed? Okay. Tax, more manpower. I guess they are quite focused on the numbers. Autonomy reduction, production efficiency, morale of armies and inventory cost, and then death cost reduction. Okay, that's interesting. We also have the new Dvardova mechanics, of course. Which means that we can reforge the okay, I'm not even sure if we can do that. I think everybody can do that, right? Or whatever. We'll see if we can get this one done, who knows. Far more importantly, we are immediately gonna start studying necromancy. As this is very much what the game even wants from us anyway, so... And we're obviously gonna take that money. Of course, we immediately have to finish a mission with that. Isn't that crazy? Alright, but we already have renowned necromancy. So we just need to get to legendary, and I'm not even sure if he goes for Lichdom. Actually, like I said, I have not really looked too much at the mission tree overall. or what they later achieve. And after all, it's a blocky mission tree, so basically we need to get further to unlock more stuff. But we'll see if I assume he's gonna go Lich. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes immortal, as far as I remember. We also have the Clan Rebel here. Just a bunch of goblins doing goblin stuff, and we have the Red Swarm, which we're gonna completely ignore. I mean, there is, I think, the Spider Riders that make sense, but we get -20 Cav compatibility. We're not touching horses or spiders in that sense. Estate, monstrous stripes. Oh, you might now see also these 2 buttons here. They are basically just the cast spell button and the artificer research button. They have now been moved as buttons instead of like privileges, and they also now cost at least research costs. Magic still doesn't cost anything. We're gonna obviously start with making them a bit happy. We could do more numbers, but I don't think I need that. I have more than enough. I also don't think I need neighbors rate. I'm actually completely alright with everything we have already. There's nothing that gives more no, there's nothing. Let's seize. We could do with a little bit of money, but at the moment I don't see that much really. So another thing, we do have manpower. We do have quite a lot of manpower, and we gain a lot of manpower. Do I go for the up still? I mean, we're not gonna negate the uprising chance. Obviously, with the Valor stuff, we already have a 50% increase, so we're not gonna be able to negate the uprising. But there is a lot of numbers here, and that can become very unpleasant. That's why I want to usually go for this, even if it's not. But I could also go for. I mean, this one will normalize the stuff, but assimilation we're not gonna get anyway. I think. Screw it, let's go for the uprising chance. I always go for the uprising chance. So let's do that again. Alright. Next thing. I mean, we can already click this here, the pursuit of immortality. Although he is currently the leader of the Chaingrasper clan, diagnosed that it will not always be so, as life is fleeting. However, he has already made great strides towards breaking through the barriers between life and death. One more concerted effort will surely be enough to finally provide him with knowledge he desires. We get a half-cost level 1 mage. And we also get Pursuing Immortality, which reduces our attack stats quite a bit, but we get plus 50% magic study experience. So we really hope that we're gonna achieve the immortality. Anyway, let me actually take a quick look around here, because I don't think we have an expedition target yet. No, we don't. There's nothing around here. Let's take a look at the rest of the missions. No wait, we're also gonna quickly do the Goblin Cult. After all, we have followed Goblin Shamanism. I assume we're also gonna stick with Goblin Shamanism, because why would we switch away? We are immediately gonna... Oh, we already have 4 open. That's quite nice. I mean, I definitely think I'm gonna go for what's a Kodapar. Because this development cost reduction is gonna come in very handy. Yeah. Alright, what else do we have here? We need Diplo power to gain a Conquistador and more global settlers. That's quite nice. And for this one we need to either have a Witch King, or we need to charm the spells with level 2. We need to charm the estates with level 2. What do we actually, like, can you do that already? Enchantment? We could. I mean, this immediately gives us power cost increase for 5 years, but I think it makes sense to get rid of that as soon as possible, right? Also, Monster Stripe loses more crown lands. I mean, of course, it's cost me Diplo, so it's gonna delay this one a bit, but I think that makes sense, right? Oh, well, we're gonna get a lot of development cost reduction, okay. I really like this. No, wait, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's do this right away. to get rid of this modifier as soon as possible. We're gonna charm the estates. And with that, although Dark has made tremendous progress since uniting the disparate clans under the flag of Chaingrasper, he is still a controversial figure among many goblins. And goblins not only give the Wyvern greater magic power, but also revolutionary ideas. As many of the minor clans are unlikely to agree with the many reforms he has planned, they will have to be made to see reason one way or another. Alright. Monster tribes lose land, and we get an unpleasant modifier. For the next things, we just need we need money. And we need to wait for the modifier to run out. Okay. Good stuff. Yes, a minus 25% advisor cost reduction. That is looking good. We of course are gonna immediately get that half-cost mage in. He's 40. Why are you so old, man? Question is now, do we just go for full-on advisor? We would not make money then, and it feels like I need a decent bit of money. This is not gonna be enough. Yeah, get rid of the horse. Don't want the horse. Alright, we're also gonna, yeah, we're definitely not gonna do the thingy, because we of course are gonna start this one right away. Alright. I guess it is finally time to actually oh wait, actually, there's something else I might want to do. I mean, these guys usually don't have any decent stuff to do, but just want manpower back. Alright, that I can do. We are gonna get manpower quickly anyway. We do have a really crazy reduction, of course, at the moment for... I mean, we basically negate maintenance anyway. So, we'll see for that. But for now, let's unpause the game. Let it have its moment of just plopping up. There we get immediately the Goblin Military. And Majority, which does also construction time reduction. And production efficiency and goods produced. Yeah, this is currently not negative, so this is alright. I feel like we're gonna do magic quite often in this one. Okay, I guess we... Oh, this is gonna be awful. No, I'm not just gonna wait that out. Actually. We're not losing really anything from this. Can I abandon this while this is running? Because I would like to not have a penalty here. I just destroy it. Oh, it's alright. I mean, of course, there's still a risk that we're gonna get a penalty. It's not like that. But, okay. Alright. A slight delay of a few days. That has to be alright. We of course have now also the... Oh, right, of course we're playing with 134. I mean, you probably know 134 already what changed there, but we now have a better development cost reduction, which makes holds really cool. I'm a big fan of that. And of course we have a bunch of new government reforms. Not here, but technically somewhere. We're not sure if these guys get a special thingy. We're also of course losing money, which gives me the question if I even want this guy at the moment. I mean, he's gonna... I mean, I have 5 years. We're not gonna use really any points at the moment except Diplo. It's not a big gain, but it would be some gain. I know what, actually gonna throw you out. Why are you no longer doing this? Oh, I guess you cannot go there. But alright. Alright. I would like to do more... I guess we do need the money then. I mean, we need it for this year. Should have probably done it earlier. Oh well, now it's too late. We want to get this one done, of course, as soon as possible. We actually would have also gained the Conquistador here. Thanks. So, we need 10 infantry on the surface. Okay, so we definitely want to build up... That's shit. Yeah, that was already a stupid move. Yeah, we do need more infantry no matter what. We want to get this done as soon as possible now with the Conquistador as well. Because then we're gonna get income. Are you kidding me? Seriously, game? How big are my loans? They're tiny. They're absolutely tiny. Fuck me. What the fuck? This is not starting well. This is not starting well at all. I mean, the natives lose a lot of size here with that, but I mean, this is the thing is this is gonna throw me into debt, and because I don't have really that much income here, I'm gonna get thrown into a debt spiral. I'm gonna take the step hit. Yeah. As crazy as that sounds. We could step up, technically. But I don't think I want. I mean, it would would grow this one slowly but surely. Wait, we have to have a station somewhere? Or does it just say... Oh, of course, the stability. Must be positive. I actually would be willing to get like 2 loans. Wait, how much interest is that? I mean, we will get a... Yeah, we will get a bonus, so... Oh wait. You two need these guys. Of course, I would also start to explore already. As soon as we are done here. But 10 is already a decent number. Yeah, this just needs a bunch of money. We just steal their shit. That's also cool. Okay. We're gonna quickly do this. Oh, we can actually directly walk here. That is neat. There we go, just kill these guys real quick. We have found a potential opportunity outside of the Serpent Spine, lie fertile farmlands and affluent villages. If we assemble a large host inside the caves, we can catch them unaware and return with wealth of plunder. Money. We of course have the penalty currently on taxes, but just you already see how much damage I'm taking just from like 3 guys. So now we're actually making decent money. What do we have here? Need to see need to find stolen gem for this one. Need to find the goblin, the undergrowth goblins, and to do some magic. And this one wants me to have a spy network on one of these boys down here. And a spy master or diplomat. I mean, this one is gonna give me tech cost reduction, so I don't need this early. This one is gonna give us a global settler in Greece, that is pretty good. This one is gonna give us even more taxes. Alright. For now we already see these guys. Okay, we already done that. Yeah, we're gonna get hurt. We're gonna get hurt quite a bit around here. Goblins. Even natives speed us up. Alright, we can also go for the primary cult. And we obviously are gonna take the primary cult that we already picked. So... even more development cost reduction. Oh. Joined with some unusual loot. There was a strange house filled with various kinds of scrolls in one of the villages they looted. The raiders nearly torched them all, but one of them identified the scriptlings and one of them as being some kind of map. Think that they may lead to other locations filled with even more loot. They have returned to After with their bounty in tow. After a quick look, Doug quickly discovered their meaning. These are all maps of various areas of Vadahan. With this knowledge, we can one day go much further beyond the caves and loot riches beyond our wildest dreams from Vadahan. Boink. Okay, I guess we already see that. And I already see the command moving. Lovely. Aminkel, our heir, which is actually pretty decent heir, but I don't think he's really gonna get his time to shine. Sorry about that, little one. So I do quickly want to repay loans and get rid of, and also let my army recover, really. We could already start with the spy network. Oh, these guys absolutely despise me. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. We are goblins. We are monsters. So we definitely don't want to actually get too close to them at the moment. I mean, they can't quite fight us. Oh, we need to spy on you guys. Alright. Spy, 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 spy. I mean, I technically need to make use of this Conquistador at the moment. Before he dies. Oh. Oh no, we didn't reveal that. We just revealed the mountains stuff. But yeah, the command is already going crazy. Now, of course, the command does have a mission tree now. So that the question is if that makes the AI stronger or weaker, because there might be penalties in that. Oh, lovely. I mean, where do we want to make it first? Do we want to make it get an early war after our sun going, after our Kansat going? Or you want me to do this one as well? This one is also fungi. I mean, you just want to build up after our sun. Yeah, okay. Stability as always. You run. I need bigger armies to really. I need a 20 stack. Otherwise, this is just gonna be like we basically lose the exact number that we're fighting. That's what's happening here. Okay, we're no longer have that penalty. You guys recover real quick in there. We're gonna get all of that money in to get that. Of course, this one would also be quite nice to get before we dig for the Renaissance. Let's call it that. Didn't have any more events yet, but I mean, we're gonna gain quite a lot anyway. But we have some patience. We must have some patience now. Do we actually see trade thingy? Nope. Especially when we currently have the penalty. The power cost penalty. We're not gonna make use of that. I'm gonna be happily doing this. Expand infrastructure. I also don't really want to take tech as long as I have this penalty here. So yeah. We want this and this modifier to be gone. And then we can happily do our stuff. And we need to get it to 40 anyway. Yeah. We can even get some progress towards prosperity. That's very cool. Oh, we're actually getting money quite quickly. A lot quicker than I am realizing. Good, good. Accommodation with the natives, yeah, keep it rolling. I could already actually do this. Obvious. Oh wait, no wait, increase power cost. We are not doing that. We're just gonna shake up the balance a little bit, and then we're gonna do something with points. Can't sell enough kind of steal maps yet, otherwise that game. Sometimes you're a bit too kind to me. Alright, I guess we have potentially our money problem solved soon. Okay, we can go up to 20 technically. And of course with... yeah, we already get the gold. This is like the weirdest thing about this stuff anyway. Of course it's gonna do a bunch of inflation, but we can live with that. Upsetting the balance is gone. Alright. Which means we're immediately gonna do this one here. I'm not gonna do this one yet because... actually, do we just want to... actually, I think it makes sense to immediately start... ah, but we would need money. We would need a lot of money to really go ham on this. I mean, that's 25%. I mean, you can't say no to that, right? Oh. Well, that helps. Okay. Alright, game. I can live with this. You've punched me once, but of course you bring it back. We're also gonna make these guys happy soon enough. I guess we could see some more crown land. Anyway. They're gonna get happy enough anyway. We nearly have everything we need. I mean, 20 can easily run around anyway. You have to just enjoy Donkey Kong now. That's I don't make the rules. My brain makes the rules. I just do what my brain says. Okay, we definitely want to go for the undergrowth goblins first to speed up this settler increase. I might want to do a stab. I think I'm gonna do a stability first, real quick, before we really delve into that. We can't really do anything here, sadly enough, yet. I mean, this one of course is always lovely for anyone. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Corruption is also nearly gone, but we will have our 20k stack. Then we're gonna start exploring and hopefully don't die. This is also the combat with, right? 20? Yeah, so. Did this just happen completely automatically? Or, whatever. I accept. Alright. So, modify memories to encourage subservience. Okay. Have discovered the undergrowth goblin tribe. An undergrowth goblin tribe, so it doesn't even matter which one. Well, let's go searching. I'm gonna not do that actually. Tough cost advisors. Yeah, screw it, we're gonna take them in. Oh, the mage is already dead. Cool. Okay. We are gonna lose a little bit of dudes here, because this is all just horrible territory. But there we go, already found one. When do we actually get... I mean... Yeah. You know, I mean, I guess the game giveth and taketh, as always. Oh, I probably also should end the episode here, yeah. Alright. So like always, like, subscribe, more shenanigans, I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!